Welcome back. We're playing 2K26 or 2K16 in 2026. So here we go.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Tip-off coming up shortly from Smoothie King Center as the New Orleans Pelicans will be going up against the Miami Heat. For Miami, they come into this game having won 3 straight, looking to make it 4. We'll see if they can get it done. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things here on the analyst desk. On the basketball court, that's turnovers, that's missing assignments, missing rebounds. Same thing. Like I know this is our, 82nd game this year. You're starting to feel a little bit. That's how those guys feel.
I didn't know the midpoint was the 82nd game, but anyway, injuries start to take a toll.
No, but we've done 82nd 2 games. Doesn't mean the team.
We've done a lot of games in our role here in the
right.
I
We get 2 games a night. Remember
on the set.
Yeah. Anyway, I was saying the injuries they start to take a toll. Not just the big ones, the little ones. Type of injuries I hate are the freak injuries. One time, Ernie, I was walking with my shoes off, stubbed my toe.
That's called barefoot.
That's a freak injury. Stubbed my toe, was out for 6 weeks. So you got to get rest, eat well.
Well, if you kick a
ice
brick
those
wall,
knees,
that's not a.
And man up.
Yeah. Maybe you should. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Barefoot.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. On the floor for Miami, the big men are Bosch and Whiteside. Freak is out there with Dragic, and it's Wade in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Wade against Charlotte. He was really on his game, and that one's good.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, guys. I caught up with Coach Alvin Gentry. We talked about the strategy as it applies to D-Wade. He said Dwayne can score at will when he gets into a rhythm. So our job is going to be prevent him from getting into that rhythm in the first place. Because if we can't do that, the points will just pile up. Most opponents are completely aware of that, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Gordon against Dragic, and the wide open shot from Evans. The three-pointer no good. The Heat trail by 4. Freak dishes to Whiteside. Here's Bosch, and that one's good. Bosch has got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan. To give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Davis. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
And of course, you cannot forget just how dominant his shot blocking was in that game. Just changed the entire complexion of that game.
It's Dragic with the drive. Here's Whiteside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
For New Orleans, their last game a loss to the Suns in Phoenix.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of D is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court. Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Dragic kicks to Wade. Bosch, the screen. Stolen by Evans. The drive by
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Here's Gordon following the basket by Freak. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Chris Humphries has checked in for Davis. Anderson comes in for Tyreek Evans. Nick Calathis, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Brooks in for Drew Holiday. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. How about a look at a few of the hottest players in the NBA right now, the top scoring shooting guards in the past 10 games. Freak is second.
And this is the cream of the crop at the 2-guard spot. I mean, strictly in terms of their scoring ability and the ease with which they can overwhelm would-be defenders.
And that's exactly what they do, overwhelm you. This is an aggressive attacking group. Each one of these guys is a one-man wrecking crew offensively.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
The first one falls. Omer Ash, he's checked in for Alexis Aginson.
If you're enjoying the video so far, don't forget to subscribe. And every new subscriber to the channel, welcome aboard. Thank you so much for all the support.
Both good from the line that time. The Heat trail by 6. And McRoberts kicks to Winslow. Uncovered. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Brooks, the pass to Calathis. Asik dishes to Brooks. Kicks it to Anderson. 1:52 left here in the first quarter. Brings it from 9 feet away.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Now here's Freak. His last outing with 20 points.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
They set the screen. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you've got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
Count the bucket. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Brooks kicks to Humphries. Humphries with a screen on Green. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Freak. Averaging about 24 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. The Heat trail by 4. And the basket by Blatch.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And so here is New Orleans following the score by Miami. And he recovers it. Goes back up. That one wide left. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Green, no luck. For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And Brooks, here we go. Brooks can't get that one to fall.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Now, Freak. There's a good screen. There's the triple. Cannot hit. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pelicans ahead. They lead by a bucket. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds, and he talked about his area of focus.
A lot of face-up, like to do the one dribble pull-up. You like to do the one dribble fade back off one leg. I haven't got there yet, but catching the ball at the elbow, catching the ball at the nail.
Well, I tell you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can hurt you with.
Yeah, the brow definitely has the full toolkit available to him, and I say that affectionately. Tools a lot of guys don't learn to use until much later in their careers, Kevin.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for New Orleans right now, the big men are Anderson and Davis. Gordon the off guard with Evans at the 3, and it's Brooks in at point guard. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets got the job done. He ended with 20 points, and he was a mainstay at the free throw line, getting a fair amount of his points off the fouls. A performance like this is what we come to expect during this great run of his. Will we get another one tonight, guys?
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Well, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Good.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here is Holiday. 14 points from him the last game against Phoenix.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Just 5 on the clock. Gordon goes in. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation.
Alexis Ajinça has checked in for New Orleans. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Miami. The Pelicans have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. There's the pick. Outside Gordon. Ajinça up top. To the inside. Davis. And he slams it one-handed.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Dragic dishes to Green. From the high post. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Green's got it all tied up now for Miami. Evans outside. There's the feed to Gordon. To the middle. The kick out to Holiday. And it's Miami with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And offensively, everything they did seemed to just come together beautifully. They threw a lot of things at the wall, and most of it stuck.
Yeah, it did stick in high-quality fashion, too. I mean, a multifaceted approach like that takes a really sophisticated, locked-in defense to stop it. That certainly wasn't the case that day.
It's stolen by Ajinça. And now Davis pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Throws down the breakaway jam.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific. And I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Now here's Green. 7 points in the game. Bosch, the screen. Lock at 6. Miami no good on that time either.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Outside, Davis. There's the pick. Evans against Wade. Unloads from 13. That doesn't go either for Gordon.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Green. Comes in for Anthony. Anthony Davis, and it's Nick Calathes in for Gordon. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. For New Orleans, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Calathes kicks to Humphries. They double him with Freak. With the floater, and the layup is up and in.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical, be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
The Pelicans have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Here's Humphries. Good. Great play by Calathes to set it up. Humphries has got his first points of the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Holiday with it. Out defended by Freak. Outside Holiday. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Holiday's got 6.
He's got to quit while he's ahead, Kev. It worked that last time, but that's an invitation for a turnover.
Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been draining everything they've put up this month. Number 1, the Heat.
And really, the basketball IQ has just evolved. Just the way they move the ball and share it. They always find good looks.
Ryan Anderson. He's checked in for the Pelicans. Brooks comes in for Drew Holiday. Green kicks to Winslow. He feeds it to Freak. They set the pick. And again, it's the Heat missing. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Pass to Asha. The shot no good. And the Heat going the other way now. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Here's Calathis. He has 5. He dishes it to Asha. Anderson outside. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The drive by Green. Pass to Freak. He tries for 3. Offensive rebound, Heat. Green, the pass to Freak. They set the pick. Tries yet again. That misses. Would have kind of had it gone in. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach, how happy with the team's offensive pace are you at this point?
The pace, yeah, right now. It's early, so we know they're a veteran team here at home. There'll be several runs in this game.
Coach, thank you, guys. We know they want this up-tempo.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. I definitely can't find any fault with the way we shot the basketball. Our shot selection has been just like I hoped it would be. We're putting up some very efficient numbers, gentlemen. One thing I liked, our passing, getting a lot of assists. Unselfish passing can get us into a nice rhythm, and that's how we get ourselves on a run. We know we're up against a tough team tonight. Let's show them we're just as tough.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half. half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. We've seen Gerald Green really having a great game.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. Dragic is out there with Freak, and it's Wade in at the small forward. Now here is Davis. Here's Evans, and Whiteside sends it back. Here's Freak. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Pelicans trail by 4. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Outside Gordon. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
I like that creativity, double clutching to catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that. I can go for that.
Dragic against Holiday. But dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Now here's Whiteside. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Dragic kicks to Freak. The dish to Whiteside. Dragic the pass to Freak. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Freak's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, Kevin. Alvin Gentry had some words for his team over that. Said their plan was run their offense through Anthony Davis. When Coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Oh, that's blocked. Evans dishes to Holiday. Back to Evans. Davis with a screen on Wade. Gordon kicks to Ajinça. Fires at the elbow. And the basket good.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
And it's Dragic off the drive. Bosh, that's good.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Pelicans trail by 4. Gordon with the screen for Holiday. Banked in off the glass. Holiday's got 8 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Now here's Dragic. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Bosh, no one around him, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got his 4th assist in this one. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Holiday, the pass to Gordon. Davis gets to Holiday. Davis setting the pick for Holiday. And it's Evans in the corner. From downtown, the shot is off. Miami leading by 4. Outside Dragic. And the pass to Whiteside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Some changes for New Orleans. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Anderson comes in for Tyreek Evans. And Brooks subbed in for Drew Holiday. And Miami with a change here, too. Winslow's checked in. And even 3-on-3 break. Stolen by Anderson. And Ashik now atop the key. And Winslow pulls it down. The Heat have gone. On 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Over to the wing. Inside, here's Freak. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Some changes for New Orleans. Chris Humphries has checked in for Davis. And it's Nick Palathis in for Gordon. Anderson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
And both free throws good for Anderson.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Freak with it. He's got 14. Green dishes to Freak.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of it.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Here's Brooks. The Heat getting the bucket. Dishes it to Humphries. And again, New Orleans has no up. The Heat leading by 7, and it's the Heat on the break. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Just an amazing game for Freak. 16 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
And being smart with the ball like he's been today, Clark, I think it's critical for him and them. He should repeat that every game.
And both free throws good from Freak.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Now here's Anderson, and you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
The Heat have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Here's Haslam. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Asik with a screen on Green. To the paint, Humphries. Good. That's Kalathis who picks up the assist. Humphries has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. Number 1, the Heat.
I mean, they've been a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
Josh McRoberts has checked in for Miami. Green kicks to Freak, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Brooks.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick-fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range.
Oh, that is scary when he is barreling down the lane like that.
Well, scary for his opponents. Maybe fun for us, though.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I love watching a guy attack the rim with that kind of force.
Feeds to Asik. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Screen by Asik. Off the pick. Anderson can't get it to go. Now here's Freak. Brooks covering. Here's the screen. There's Green with the three, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
They've got it to double digits as we get set for the final quarter. That three has them fired up.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Pelicans trail by 10. Gordon the off guard with Evans at the three. Anthony Davis is out there with Alexis Ajinça. And it's Holiday in at the one spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Davis with a screen on Dragic. Shot clock at 6. Holiday goes in. No good there with the step back J.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit. Bit more.
Almost an impossible.
Making a switch here. Anderson's checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Freaks checked in for Green. Holiday, the pass to Ajinça. Outside Gordon. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Gordon. Outside Holiday. Back to Gordon. Fires the three. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists in the game.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
It's stolen by Davis. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Davis setting the pick for Holiday. Here's Anderson. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall. Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
bringing it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Back to Gordon. Stolen by Wade. Passes it to Whiteside. He kicks it to Dragic. Stolen by Anderson. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. They grab their own miss. And the jam by Ajinça.
No tip required when you've got room to make the stuff.
Has some powerful second chance points right there.
Yeah, and the guy's not wasting any time. Just straight back up with it.
Stolen by Gordon. Drops in the breakaway layup. Gordon's got 5 points in the quarter. Now, here's Wade. Outside, Dragic. Back to Wade. Right side, a screen on Anderson. They set the pick. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. 8 points now in the game for Hassan Whiteside. Pelicans trail by 7. Kicks it to Davis. To the inside, Ajinça, and it's sent back by Bosch. Wade dishes to Freak. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got his 6th assist on the night.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, Kevin. Alvin Gentry had some words for his team over that last break. He said, guys, for a team with our firepower, we're playing way too tight. We need to push the ball up the floor, get out in transition, and get those easy baskets. We can do this.
Tyreke Evans is checked in for Davis.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Miami leading by 7. Outside, Dragic. The feed to Freak. Tries a 3. Here's Whiteside, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Whiteside's got 7 now in this quarter. Evans kicks to Holiday. Back to Evans. Kicks it out to Gordon. 3-pointer. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
And here's Wade. Freak sets a screen for Wade. Whiteside, a screen on Evans. Dragic with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. And the Heat lead by 8.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
And the defense is just not closing out quick enough.
And that one's good. Free.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it. It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Well, I would say something special and some luck as well, or good fortune, however you want to phrase it.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Taking 2 shots. So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. Davis is checked in for Ryan Anderson. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
And so they foul intentionally.
At the line of the Pelicans, Goran Dragic.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Omer Asha, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Humphreys comes in for Anthony Davis. Nick Calathes, he's checked in for Gordon. And Brooks subbed in for Drew Holiday. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Winslow, the pass to Dragic. He feeds it to Freak. Back to Dragic. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
He tried to shoehorn along the sideline, but he stepped out of bounds. Pretty good defense there to force the turnover.
Brooks from outside. No good. And so it's Miami winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
And Freak, lucky win.
It was all skill, baby.
Of course it was. What was I thinking? Good seeing you, Freak.
All right, you too. Take care.
Yeah, say hello to the family for me.
All right, I will.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He came out of the locker room at halftime and was immediately on fire. That third quarter was his, and he did not hesitate to exert his will.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
It's all about the production. I mean, nothing really fazed this guy tonight. He was the primary option. They needed a bucket. He delivered. He didn't have any problem scoring. They never really had a way to slow him down. Come on.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Alright, folks, hopefully you enjoyed that video, and until next time with this game, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.